Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr. And we are in another tarot mission, of course, but this time, luckily, I was under the impression that the major arcanas there always give you, most of them, the same kind of missions, but the fun fact is here we are now playing a Stolen Relics mission. That is pretty damn nice, because now we have a different, mission type than the last episode. I think that is always very important to have this variety in the gameplay. Anyhow, let's go on. An Edict of Obliteration was issued to remove all traces of a secret inquisitorial operation. Deploy to the designated installation as the appointed deletion officer. I think, deletion officer, by the way. Sorry, I know it's off topic. I think it's such a lovely description here, but anyhow, and identify and gather all compromising items. Expect decoys planted by an undisclosed party. Orders carry out deletion order, which we will of course do. Retrieve stolen relics by locating and opening chests. When approached, some chests spawn demonic guardians and also will self-destruct unless the beasts are killed swiftly. Open 5 chests to complete the mission.
Signal triangulation complete. It's time to reclaim the relics for the Imperium.
Oh yeah, and that we will do gladly. Let's do a couple of headshots here. The only, I don't always want to say the only downside, but one of the, you do absolute amazing damage with the aimed shots, especially at the one aimed at the head. Of course, it's a headshot, but the loading up time or the charging time there is quite insane. But once you hit them, you see you can do really decisive and a ton load of damage actually. And I know I say that I said that in the last episode as well, but this time what I like the physics in this game. It actually looks quite nice when the enemies are, pushed away by a explosion or anything. I think that is really, again, nicely done. And you may know that I'm playing another Neocore Games game as well. I'm playing The Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing as well, and I think I already talked about that. I know I say that probably too often, sorry. But in playing, having these games, I sometimes record them back to back, so a couple of episodes Inquisitor, a couple of episodes Van Helsing, and if you're playing 2 games of the same company at the same time, I think that, when was Van Helsing released? I think 2013 or 14, around 5 years old. I think it is quite nice to see the, how far the company has actually developed the gameplay, and that is quite cool that they probably took some stuff they did not like in Van Helsing and upgraded it here, if they have done that. But this game here feels a little bit more refined, a little bit, don't want to say particularly better, but it, really feels more refined, and that is always a nice thing to see. If you see that, I will check for a relic there as well. When you see a couple, it seems that Neocore Games, put some thoughts into it and developed it further. At least that is my impression. Whether that is true, whether you are having the same impression, I of course do not know. But if you have anything to say, leave me a comment. As I always say, every feedback for me is much appreciated. Whether it's negative, whether it's positive, it's always nice to see and have feedback. So I am not going to talk about that in this episode anymore. So we have a commander there that is pretty damn insane, because it always takes a couple of yeah, a little bit of time for me to kill him, because on the one hand he has not only has he quite a lot of HP, but you know, if you're comparing with the World Bearer there, he has even a health kit, which makes him, you know, which basically doubles his HP. Not only has he quite a lot of damage reduction, I think, and besides, you know, quite a lot of HP, but, you know, that's just my thoughts on that. And again, that is a point which I actually always, I don't want to say annoyed me, but always kept me wondering. I know this has all to do with the possession minor arcana, where you just say, you know, every killed enemy has a slight chance. I can't tell you the right percentage there, I do not know that, but that everyone can spawn a enemy. And so why do tarantulas or sentinels or Leman Russes spawn the chaos demons? I think that doesn't really make any sense, but I don't want to complain here. So let's kill the plague within here. If they want, they can really do a ton load of damage with this attack there, and that is again the absolute amazing part I love about the assassin. You know, all ranged Inquisitors in this game are absolutely amazing, because I still think that ranged damage is a little bit superior than close combat, but that is just my opinion. But what I wanted to say is that is amazing as playing the little assassin here, that you have holo fields, and these holo fields actually bring down the suppression of enemies. They do not do any damage, but they take down the suppression, and that is a very powerful tool in engaging enemies, because then they can't shoot, they can't do anything, and that is pretty damn amazing. Alright, we will still then, sometimes my English, I say that very often as well, is a little sucky, but it works out for communication. Alright. Then these guys will explode quickly. That was always, I already explain it? You know, they're basically, correct me if I'm wrong, this is really important. At least I have engaged by now 2 different types of, oh, when I walk in that again, come on. There are basically 2 different types of sniper rifles. I know, there are probably more, but the, you know, the rifle based on rounds, like this one, where you actually have to reload, and the less sniper rifle. For me, they have really similar spells, but one amazing difference, and that is the explosive shot the bullet type thing actually has. And I think that is a difference like day and night, and that's the reason why I enjoy the current equipped gun, because, you know, you so often face horde enemies or all the rebels where you can, you know, just fire one shot in and all of them like that explode, and that is such a powerful tool which you should not underestimate in any sense. You know, it saves your ass and your time a lot of times. Nice sentence. But that is, for example, here's a absolute amazing situation against those guys. Alright, he's going to receive a nice headshot, like so. 1000 damage, of course, is insane. Absolutely insane. That is what I, by the way, enjoy at sniper rifles as well. Still, for the full release of the game, I'm by now really not certain what kind of character I'm going to play. As I said before, of all 3 characters, I will probably play all of them, but I'm not certain which one I'm going to put into the Let's Play. I had some sort of that another, I already had this kind of, you know, bringing episodes for nearly a year ago, where I had basically different days, and the days, you know, were different gameplays of a different Crusader. So it may be possible that for the full release am going to do that, but I will definitely start with just one Inquisitor on screen. So I'm still not too certain which one I'm going to play. For me personally, I think it's probably not going to be the Psyker, because of all the Inquisitors I've played, I had the most trouble with him. I'm probably as well not going to play the Close Combat Assassin, because I had some major troubles with that background as well. So I'm right now, of course, I'm always reacting.
We're almost there. Long to go. The recap is still warm.
I'm always, of course, reacting to your feedback. If you have any suggestions, pretty damn amazing and pretty dope, give me that. But what I want to say, so I'm opting between the Sniper Assassin, but hence we are playing it since a couple of weeks now, at least 2-3 weeks, I don't know. I would opt redundancy, because of redundancy, not to that, but to the Crusader background, and there I'm not certain whether it's going to be close combat or range combat, but that is what I think is quite nice. Okay, you invest your skills, that's the only downside. If you don't invest in any skill tree, or just don't give a damn, then you could technically, you know, switch weapons before, you know, playing a character, but then you would lose useful skills, I guess. So I don't know which kind of character I'm going to play. There is still some, I need to put some thought process into it. And there you can see another nice thing when their suppression rating is down. He wanted to charge us, guys. He wanted to charge us, and through being down in suppression, he just, you know. And through that, you know, he didn't do his charge, and I think that is a pretty powerful tool to use. I do not think you can do that against a Hellbrute when it's going to charge, but you know, that's a whole different enemy type. So, did we get an armor? Nice. Let's take a look in the armor. Congratulations, you have reached the next level, and now it's going to be level 15. A questioning servant is more dangerous than an ignorant heretic. That one we had in the last episode, so shame on that. But we will now take a look at our items here, and we have a couple of new ones which we see right here. Let's take a quick look at the Les gun, which is a major upgrade as well. Digging it. This one, it's a oh no, that is really a hard decision. No, it's not. And this one, this is an okay, that's of the venomous assassin background. I'm not going to take that. Well, it doesn't make any difference. Well, let's think here. All right, going into that, we have a new armor, which would improve our. Alright, we try it out. Our holothic armor we will leave there, just in case, you know. Here I need to think about again whether we are going to switch, and the rest not. Let's take a quick look here. 33 again, that is pretty damn dope, I tell you. So 29, 27, so that is quite easy. Purity Seal, major upgrade as well. Digging it, and there you can see what is now amazing. That's the amazing thing with the turret missions. You really increase your power rating quite fast. So guys, in the next episode I can't tell you which kind of turret we are going to play, but that we are going to find out in the next episode. For now, we are at the end here, and as usual, I really thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed this episode, guys, why don't you give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and leave me feedback, as I said before, negative, positive, much appreciated, and I will hopefully see you in the next episode. Until then, have a nice day, stay frosty, bye.